Spider-Man, the 2003 movie, I believe, 2002 movie, whatever it is. I've been meaning to do it after Spider-Man: Homecoming came out, but I was just so overwhelmed by like all the movie reviews I had to do between. It was a jam-packed summer. No wonder I got so freaking tired. No wonder I didn't want to watch War of the Planet of the Apes. Uh, it's just so jam-packed with movies. I got really blown out. And a lot of people were talking about that, but in any case, so Spider-Man the movie, Sam Raimi. There have been 3 live-action intros to a Spider-Man universe, lasted around 15 years. Interesting. One universe only lasts like 2 years, but whatever. We shall see how long the new one is. Sam Raimi. Here's my original thoughts on Sam Raimi's Spider-Man. I liked the John Semper Spider-Man a lot. That's Peter Parker was really cool. I don't know why people. Maybe I'm not used to like the 30s or whatever Spider-Man was really old back then, but I've always seen like the cool Spider-Mans. The 60s Spider-Man, the 90s cartoon Spider-Man, both cartoon Spider-Mans. I didn't like Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends, but even then he wasn't that he's not even really geeky, he's just awkward and scrawny. Which doesn't he can be scrawny, but he's just very awkward. It's hard to describe Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man, but he portrays that Spider-Man very in that method. So like it's the same story in my opinion, except with my opinion before, except with Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, Sam Raimi as the director. It's basically the same plot as 90s Spider-Man, 90s cartoon Spider-Man. In fact, it's basically every 90s Spider-Man. I don't know why people were complaining about Mark Webb's Spider-Man origin compared to Sam Raimi's Spider-Man origin when they both had the same Spider-Man origin. Until Spider-Man Homecoming, every Spider-Man had the same exact origin, so I don't know what everyone was complaining about. That being said, I like the cartoon. I feel like it's a lot more cooler, a lot more relatable. 90s kid, enjoyable. But like there was limits on the budget. There's limits from the producer censoring stuff. Obviously, Sam Raimi's Spider-Man is a lot more expensive. You have the CGI, you have all that production. Sam Raimi does it great. He's a director. He knows how to use extras, as mentioned by Red Letter Media. Special effects. He has a sort of style. He had a certain thing going for him. I didn't like it, but like, at least you can tell it was in his point of view. That was the director's film. It didn't really have a message or anything, but it was done really well. The Green Goblin was well cast. Nothing special. All the same storylines. But you know, the Matrix, the dodging of the Goblin rings, or what do you want to call them, that was pretty good. That's pretty iconic. That's pretty memorable. But they get Amazing Spider-Man. I like the scene in the clock tower. Like those shots are really good too. Those should be up for memes as well. It's just that this time, like Georg Schmidt Rockall, whatever his name is, he said that visual effects don't sell movies anymore. If Avatar came out now, it would not make as much money. The movie didn't do as well because it had special effects. Valerian didn't do as well because it had special effects. Script-wise, as a script writer, the original Spider-Man didn't really blow me away. It seemed very copy and paste. But the directing is not my thing either, but at least, Sam Raimi put certain touches to it. The acting was really good. I don't like Tobey Maguire, but he did his stuff pretty well. Randy Savage did his stuff pretty well. The Academy Award, both Parkers, Ben and May, Aunt May, like Academy Award actors. They don't get the most out of them, but it's pretty memorable. They play the actors pretty well. I felt like the one in Amazing Spider-Man 1 was a lot better. The whole great power, great responsibility thing was a lot better. Put it well. Aunt May plays a good elderly lady. And of course, Willem Dafoe as Green Goblin was great. I don't know. You're not gonna get A-list acting from Sam Raimi, but they're gonna have their purpose. Green Goblins was really over the top. It was great. It's scary because Willem Dafoe and he has that face and everything. He sort of has that Joker face on him because of his wrinkles. James Franco wasn't that great in this movie, but he served his purpose. He delivered his lines. He did his purpose. Well directed. Copy and paste writing. Very safe. And not overwhelming, but it was I don't know, I guess a C minus. Not the worst movie I've ever seen. I guess I hate this movie, but it's like a C movie, C minus maybe. Average, probably below average because it didn't really do anything with the script, but it was enjoyable. It was a good entertainment piece, and came out when I was in high school, and people enjoyed it. It was a blockbuster. It made a lot of money, and people appreciated it for what it did.